I'll put it up on the screen, all the different screenshots, and in 2 days, these two trades, I made $420. Yeah, I'll show you guys exactly what I did, and maybe you could copy the same strategy and do the same thing, because hey, $420 in 2 days from the Caribbean is kinda a whole month's salary at some places. So yeah, just short of a month's salary. The weekend over yet is 2 days, but I want to get greedy. But let me show you guys what I did. Before we get into that though, please remember to like and subscribe, because there's much more content coming your way pretty soon, a lot more like this. So let's get right into it. Y'all see this trade move from profit now back to break even, a friggin' gain, like while I'm explaining what's going on here, right? Y'all see the second entry just shoot straight down in profit, and now just shooting straight. I do not know what the living backside that is, like really and true. I can't tell you if I was to tell you about that. Now after this, we notice here there was a high that was farmed before the liquidity taker was taken, a low that was farmed before the liquidity taker was taken. This liquidity taker's low then got ran impulsively with a close to the downside and a fair value gap. Now price did not retrace into that fair value gap, and that's why I vexed, because I seen this and it's like price could choose to come into this fair value gap, which means it has to come back all this way up, which means I have to be in this trade for longer and suffer back this drawdown. I don't know what's the dollar amount, but jeez bro, all this friggin' up and down. I've been in this trade since we're hey buddy, why you gotta be, you know, bro, just moving one flapping direction is idea. Knock me stop loss or you knock me take profit, brethren. I ain't want that upon all of this. Welcome back to another video. I don't understand why me here is just sticking out like this every damn time I open the camera. But hey, it's Thursday, the day after yesterday, and I should say the day after last night. Because if you watch the previous video, you'd realize I recorded at nighttime for the first time on this channel, and probably the last case. See, the lighting was horribly terrible. Anywho, so we won that trade yesterday. Let me just, you know, go back in time and right, we won this one. I promise y'all I extended this bitch. But yeah, we won this trade, but I closed it like I think it was like around somewhere here. Yeah, because I wasn't able to put up with this bullshit the price was going out with. Nevertheless, very much in profit. I managed to tell the community as well that I'm exiting this trade and, you know, bring stop loss to break even, take partials, and hopefully once you wake up in the morning, it hit TP. So said, so done. Nobody wasn't stopped out to break even or anything, which is very, very good. But we're here. It's a brand new day. I don't even know why it looks slant. I mean, the camera slant, but I ain't gonna sit on slant for my shit. There's a lot of things that I want to talk about. Let me just get my thoughts in a sequence so I can tell ya. First of all, we're in a trade right now. It's a sell. I know y'all hear in the background nice and what's not, but they're doing construction outside, bro. I can't do anything about it this time. And yeah, this is the full parameter of the trade. Yeah, I'm risking 80 pips. Not even 79. 8. Yes, however, the risk is reduced. Like it's less than half of what I normally risk per trade. So yeah, less than half, not half. Alright, and now seeing that my aim is a negative risk to reward ratio. Y'all know that y'all know they up. Y'all know damn well I ain't holding for no negative risk to reward. However, a possible maybe second TP would be 2900. So a literal 100 pips away from where we're at right now, which isn't that bad if you ask me. It's not that out of my, you know, usual target, what I aim for, about 60 to 120 pips. Okay, and personally, if I'm risking 80, I'm good with 81, right? But let's see if we can get that 106. I'm looking in the past in case you're wondering if I'm just randomly scrolling and putting that take profit. So the take profit now would be around this area. If we zoom in, you'll see on the slide when we extend the price at the end here that there's a fair value gap right here as well, and this fair value gap is just before this high was taken. And if this high broke any significant points in the past, then this fair value gap is very, very important. So we can see a fair value gap. We can see an area of interest where we could possibly target right here. It is more than possible that price comes to tap us in, or basically tap us out. 2907, take profit, and yeah, that would be the trade. 2907. Anyways, yeah, that's one. I'm in a good mood to you, but it's only because I didn't remember what I just remember, and yeah, gone back on my mind. So I found out this morning that a close friend who grew up in the same neighborhood, known each other for years, you know, passed away, and actually found out yesterday. But one of the main reasons why I even opened the camera last night was because I was, you know, I was drinking. So yeah, trying to cope emotionally and mentally with losing a close friend. And I forgot everything about the charts. I forgot everything about the trades until when I remember it. And when I remembered about the charts and everything, I was already, you know, intoxicated. Not drunk. I was, you know, lightheaded to the point where I couldn't remember to focus on the reason why I started drinking. And then you know, Forex is something important to me. It's everything I do outside of, you know, my social life. So being able to focus on the charts helped, you know, take my mind off of it. Then going to bed, waking up, still didn't remember it. But this morning, you know, I go on social media and I get other persons that know him as well, and persons from the area posting it, and yeah. So I probably shouldn't be trading because my mind ain't in it really and truly isn't in the right place. But I believe I could control the way how I react to tears coming to my eye already just thinking about it. But here we can dwell on that too much, but it is worthy of mentioning that if you are going through any type of like external situations or events or anything that could hinder your emotional state, you know, you being calm, you being neutral, you just being is it objective, being an observer rather than you being a reactor, then you should probably try to stay away from the charts until you get your mind in a clear space, you know, because trading is more than just clicking a button. It's more than just making money on your phone, because the money that you're making has an effect on your emotions and your mentality. So if your mentality and your emotions aren't in check when you approach the charts, then you could possibly lose or risk losing money that you would have otherwise not lost if you were just, you know, in a clear space, mentally and emotionally. So that's one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys. And the other thing is kind of exciting, but I don't really feel like sharing exciting news right now. Apologies. We unapologetic around here, so yeah. I'm probably gonna open the camera a couple minutes later from now or so and give you guys that exciting news. But for right now, bear with your bye. We in this trade. This is how it looks. I'm also gonna give you guys a trade breakdown so you can see the reasoning behind why I made this decision. But yeah, we'll come back and give you all the updates in a couple of minutes, man. So we're back, and we had blackout. For those who don't live in the Caribbean, power outage. Yeah, if you live in Guyana, you know damn well what I'm talking about. And wow, would you look at that? I managed to miss out on some profits. Price went all the way down here, and yeah, it didn't hit my take profit, which is cool, but it did hit my first area of interest, and it's reacting off it now. I don't know why the alert is still there when clearly we ran through that area on the charts price. I just deleted because I already got the notification, and it's kind of looking like another trade right here, like an entry. To be honest, I honestly would take it, because one, the first trade, like I said, it's less than half of my usual risk. The only thing is I didn't get it directly at, you know, where I would want to get it, or maybe if we have like a slight retracement or something a little bit more higher, I'd be able to get an entry and possibly take it to the downside. Because honestly, it looked legit. It looks like a legit entry. This low was the new lowest, and it's not old liquidity, so we don't have to necessarily close below it since it's not old liquidity that we're taking. It could just be a push to break and farm lower lows because we're pushing down. Yeah, we're still in this fair value gap right here. It was already retraced into, so I ain't too concerned about what price will choose to do when we get into this area right there. Alright, so okay, 29.56 is not getting retraced into, besides just now when we just touch it there. Alright, so let's see what happens, and I might put a second entry. Wow, we basically back up to the first trade's entry after taking all this. Possibly gonna put the second entry right now. I might or might not send that out to the community. I'm gonna just keep the risk small on this one as well. So it can be 2 trades with size that's basically reduced risk. So let's go enter there. Should be open across all the accounts. I really need to start back using a trade copier because this ain't it. Trust me when I say this ain't it. Alright, so second position is open. Stop loss is right above. The sound of the police. Yeah, if you just watch VRPs, you know, anyway, stop loss right above here, risking 58 pips to this one. First one is risking 80 pips. 50 and 80, I'm risking a total of 130 pips, which means take profit should be at least 131 in total. So we have 95 there and 108, so there's 203. Below it, both take profits at the same area. We get there, we close this trade, we call it a day. I'm going to close the camera now though, and you know, come back in and give y'all an update. Oh, just confirming that I'm in this trade. Since I'm showing y'all my MT5 terminal, showing y'all in this. Still ain't checking that trade section of MT5, nah. It don't exist to me. That's the option don't work, you know. I went in and do a little bit of coding and disable the option on my phone. Yeah, I'm gonna come back in and give y'all an update. Once we get from point A to point B, I don't really know where we're gonna move to, but a push to the downside looks probable. I'm not gonna say likely, it's probable, more probable, based on price action. So let's see. Oh yeah, I was supposed to give y'all the update about like what's gonna be happening now, right? I ain't too you know, in a better mood than where I went earlier, but I'm in a better mood. So you guys already know that I'm supposed to start the $50 to $100 challenge, and I keep pushing it off because I just keep, I don't know, there's just a lot to do right now, but I'm gonna start that soon. We're still with SiegFund. The link, if you are interested in signing up to get 12% off, you know, 12% discount on any account size. If you want to join SIG and check out the prop firm, then you could check out the link, 12% off. And concerning VIP and everything, I don't know if any of you subscribe here, follow me on Instagram, but if you noticed, I made a post about live one-on-one sessions. The response to that has been like far way out of the box to where I'd be thinking it would have been. Like, you know, I probably thought like maybe 1 or 2 persons would have reached out or so, but nah, I had to rethink it. And as nice as it would be to work with everybody and, you know, is basically more money for me, is also going to be way too much for me alone to handle doing that much live one-on-one sessions. So not that I am, you know, stopping it or anything, but I wanted to make it better to the point where, one, it would be less pressure on me. I'm going to be honest, the first thing I had to consider, but at the same time it's going to be more value for everyone who's involved, because I'm going to be reducing the price. That's one. Everyone took advantage of the discount that was running, so I'm going to just work with the discounted price instead of and the price might even go down, because I'm thinking about incorporating the live one-on-one sessions into like group VIP or a group session type thing. You know, if we could do a group session and you could still ask the same questions, you know, you could still get individualized attention if you're able to make it there. If not, then I'll still have the one-on-one sessions available, but I believe that the group sessions for persons who might not be able to access the one-on-one sessions, they would still be able to benefit from the group sessions, and I'd make that a lot more affordable. But that would all be from next month. For this month, everything done, everything closed off, no more. We don't have space, bro. It's one of me. It's literally one of me. I have the guys in the chat room who are now helping me. Well, they've been helping me a while now, but you know, their sisters, like, they're doing a great job. Without them, the group wouldn't be as active as it is, you know, because it is a lot to manage. And as much as I want to be there for the beginners and offer as much time and value as I could, there's only so much that I can do, you know. And for the persons who are paying for the service, then I need to prioritize them. It's just fair. So there's that. The group sessions will be basically the same as the VIP signals group, because I will be sending out every trade that I'm sending there. But the difference here would be everyone could get to, you know, put in an input. Everyone could get to send their analysis. We can all learn and grow together. We'll be going live in this group 3 times a week for let's say an hour and a half, from 9 or 9:30. But yeah, we'll be doing that 3 times a week, so you can get to trade with me or see how I trade while I'm explaining, or, you know, ask questions live. The live sessions will also be recorded in there, so for persons who might not be able to make it, you know, you would have access to that, but it's exclusive to only the members of there. I'm going to be sharing the PDF to the advanced breakdown of what I do and how I approach the markets, basically. Yeah, it's honestly just going to be filled with any other things all the things that I use basically to trade, and anything that I could remember as I remember it, I'll include it, and, you know, it'll be sent to that group. I want to prioritize that group, because sending the same set of content to individual, that's why I really and truly had to rethink about the one-on-one session. It's okay for the person interested in learning about Forex to get that individualized attention, but everyone learns at a different pace, and sending the same content to everyone might not benefit, you know. But if we're in a group, and, you know, you can ask your questions that you might have that somebody else might have, you get to kill 2 birds with the same stone. Instead of me having to answer this question, then go and answer the question for, like, the same question for 10 other persons. And, you know, it just makes it, the learning process, faster. I can be able to teach faster. Persons will be able to learn faster. They'll be able to learn better, because not just the questions that they have will be asked and answered. So, you know, questions that they might not have as yet will be asked and be answered. So I believe it would be beneficial for everyone involved. But let's see how it goes. For this month, we still have the one-on-one sessions. I created the live group, and I added some of the persons from the live one-on-one sessions who are already booked for the month. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm going to really try to focus all my efforts on this premium membership group. It's not the beginners group, it's not the chat room, it's not the free signals, which is all free. It's not the VIP signals either, which I also reduced the price of, because I just want to be given more value and make you feel like it's worth the money, you know. Because I'm still sending signals to the VIP group. I'm not going to be decreasing the amount of signals or anything. If I might be increasing the amount of signals, as long as I find trades. But I don't want you to feel like you're paying for signals, and then in the premium group they're paying basically the same price and they're getting so much more, you know. So if you do choose to just want to see when I'm going to enter a trade or when I'm going to exit the trade, then that's fine. But just know that there's a step above. But yeah, that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys about. Y'all see this trade move from profit now back to break even, a friggin' gain, like while I'm explaining what's going on here, right? Y'all see the second entry just shoot straight down in profit, and now just shooting straight. I do not know what the living backside that is, like, really and truly. I can't tell you if I was to tell you, brother. It looking bullish because we are already retracing to this fair value gap. There's nothing stopping it from taking these highs. No gaps, no nothing. And it doing all of this willy-nilly shit. I don't know. It's looking like a break even day. I could possibly take it. And down here, so it would have probably been the same amount of profit as if I left this here, you know. Like if I, instead of explaining to y'all while thinking live, I just go in the charts and cut it off right here. Right? You remember it's 2 entries now. So it would have been basically the same thing as if this one hit take profit. I'm holding it. It's a loss is a loss. And it's how much I'm risking? 130. So it's about probably gonna be like $60 or a little bit less in total. So I'm gonna hold it. It's just annoying to see, you know. But I'm gonna come back and give you a little update, man, guys. That's why I didn't set the take profit when I set from point A to point B, you know. I never know these prices, bro. You never know. Could somebody please tell me what the backside going on? Like, bro, look at all this that happened. But actually, we should go back only 3 minutes. Let me show y'all. Like, I just come to this chart, so I've been editing the whole time, right? Mine completely have the charts. The last time I checked the charts, we did coming up okay, we didn't even take this high as yet, right? We didn't know going back up, you know, negative. Wait, hold up. There's only one trade down here, man. We got 2 positions. We got 2 entries. I don't know why only one alone showing. But bro, both entries went negative, or they now going negative. Right, here we are. Yeah, both entries went negative. We didn't pass this highs yet, and we were retracing that way. I was like, yo, left it. I ain't bringing no stop loss to break even or not. What I ticked off about is the fact that we already come back down here, dog. I could have, and remember when I was saying that if I had closed the second position, because I was in the second position when we got here. So I entered the second position, right? Let me just use this so you can see better. I entered the second position here and was in all of this profit, right? And I said to myself, actually I just said it to you. I remember what I just said. If I had closed here, it would have been the same as if I had held this one first trade here for full take profit. If I had gotten that chance again, that's what it mean to me. I would have closed it. So said, so done. This little piece of action right here would have actually basically been the same thing. I mean, it wasn't as far as that one went, but to me the price lingered here longer than it lingered here, so it's possible that I would even get more profits out of that one. Oh my gosh, I just opened the charts and see it, and now we done shooting back up from there, but we coming down. The thing is, yes, granted the move to the downside, now that I'm looking at it, it looks a bit valid, but at the same time, this price doing whatever it want, bro. The price could really and truly do whatever the backside it want. What makes this move to the downside valid? Alright, so we had this push, right? Number one, I don't know where this leg of price action come from. Like from the low to this high, I don't know why, right? This point right here on the charts, this lowest tip of this candle, did not take any old higher lows, did not fill any gaps, nothing. Price just decided to turn back at a random point. Being honest with you, right? Now, after all the into consideration, we have this high that was farmed before this low here was farmed. This low here actually filled the gap at 29.56. So this movement here actually is valid. This filled the gap. But this one here that's taking this one that filled this gap, I don't know why, right? But since this one was the valid move, then this high is the valid high that we would not like to see broken impulsively with a close to the upside, right? However, price still go up and take this high. It didn't close impulsively with any fair value gap or sub above it, but it did have a candle close above it. Immediately after that, you had a very relatively large bearish candle, impulsive I would say, and it also had a fair value gap, and it also, well, it didn't take the high that was farmed before this high here was taken, but it took the high that took that high, if that makes sense. So the high before this high right here took this previous high, and the fair value gap candle farmed the high that took this high here. So the liquidity taker got taken. You understand? Now after this, we notice here there was a high that was farmed before the liquidity taker was taken, a low that was farmed before the liquidity taker was taken. This liquidity taker's low then got ran impulsively with a close to the downside and a fair value gap. Now price did not retrace into that fair value gap, and that's why I vex, because I seen this and it's like price could choose to come into this fair value gap, which means it has to come back all this way up, which means I have to be in this trade for longer and suffer back this drawdown. I don't know what's the dollar amount, but jeez bro, all this friggin' up and down. I've been in this trade since we're here, buddy. Hey buddy, why you gotta be, you know, bro, just move in one flapping direction is idea. Knock me stop loss or you knock me take profit, brethren. I ain't want that upon all of this. Or you at least linger in the green or you linger in the red, bro. Don't get me in it up and down type shit. Get me feeling good 1 minute and get me feeling like it was straight. Bro, Nas100 be moving, so anyhow, just thought I should open the camera, open the screen, and give y'all this update on what the ass price doing, because price doing a ass right. And I'm gonna come back and give y'all what I hope to be the final update once we get to any of our other areas of interest to me. But it look like price just don't want to come back up here. So again, because this move here so was probably to come up here, so it just didn't have the strength, right? But again, want to come back up till up here. So again, tip that and then possibly move for where I thought it would possibly go, 29.25. I might just close it to 29.25 instead of holding it for this full take profit at 29.08 or is 9.07. Nah, I ain't taking the 29.25. Let me see how it goes, because if it doesn't go up right now, once it touches 29.25, you best believe it's going to go back up for probably touch the fair value gap, or if it farms a fair value gap right now before taking this low, then it might come back up and retrace into that. It might be used as resistance for the push lower. Let me see. Gonna come back and give you all update. This video probably long as hell. Perfect timing. So we're back, and as you can see, we're at this zone, and I hope you are proud to know that your boy is still holding this trade on all the accounts. Yeah, I can show you the rest, but now I could check the trade portion of MT5 because I go in and close it. This is on, yeah, one of the prop firm accounts. Yeah, I could see, bro. Yeah, I could see the right. Yeah, I can see it now, I think. Anyways, we go in and close because this is enough profit, and I've reached my target, so no reason for me to remain in this trade. Actually, my take profit is just a little bit lower, and it looks like great. Bulk operation, close orders, and now we just repeat that across 5 freaking accounts. And this is the thing, is this is reduced risk, so I'm very grateful for the profit made here. Very nice way to start off an account that I recently purchased today, actually. Anyways, like a feeling that I should, I know see what's going on. I know we know going back up, but let me just see if we draw this take profit out in time. If it gets tippy, so yeah, we get tip. Just the tip. Anyhow, this day moved from 0 to 100 real quick. Alright, hold on. Still, y'all don't view me as a bad person because I still grieve it. Right, but this is at least a little sunshine, you know, and all this darks. I'm grateful. Now to give you guys a breakdown of this trade, let us see if I do that real quick. It's currently 4:09 in the afternoon in Guyana, but the chart's saying 3:09. I'm gonna update the chat just now, but they take profit get hit, so they know what's going on. Ain't nobody worrying about none. But let me update them before I get all this trade breakdown. So look like price gonna run through though. Alright. A lot going on, a whole lot going on right now. But let's focus here. So we're here on the 5-minute chart, and after yesterday's price action, I was able to tell that maybe this price was not willing to go up right now. Why? Because on the 15, this price action right here is just a liquidity sweep, even though we have full closes up, like a full close up here. And then when we had that push below the low that was farmed, let me just right here, we had this massive push below this low that was farmed, right? And this fair value gap was just left open right up here. So what am I attacking into? Anyhow, this fair value gap was left right up here, and price did all that it had to do, come down to take profit, and went back up a little. Now I was kind of expecting it to go up to touch that fair value gap up there, but once I saw that we passed the 9:30 open this morning, which was here, right, exactly here, and price didn't like have that much strength to go up, plus we have this little not really a little, but fairly large or impulsive move to the downside with a fair value gap. And what we also notice is this fair value gap move is taking out the low that I could say was farmed before all this liquidity here was taken. So we have this high, and I'm gonna say this one, and this high as well to some extent. So we had these 3 highs in the past being broken, and this low was the low that was farmed just before they're all broken. So this price action right here still took the same low, this one right here, that was farmed before these previous liquidity was taken here. So I waited to see the retracement, but still it was not 8:30. Regardless, price action respected, or the movement itself still played out the same way my analysis said it would, even though it was not 9:30s yet. And after which, at 9:30, I still got another entry, because after that low now was broken, it farmed the new low. Price itself farmed the new low, which was this one, which was now the new important low. So the importance of this low was now transferred to this low, and once this new important low got broken impulsively to the downside and price retraced back into that fair value gap just like it did up here, I got into the trade. Little did I know it would be that much consolidation happening, but yeah, we here right now, and we managed to stay in for the long run regardless of what the price did, and many times my mind said to close, come out early, bring stop loss to break even, and all these other things. I'm in hindsight very glad that I didn't close or bring stop loss to break even, because I would be pissed to say the least. But yeah, that's bro, mine's still there all over the place, so y'all excuse me if the energy ain't as 100% the way I would want to be. But anywho, so it's getting dark. I want to do another night video again. I want to keep y'all too long. This video already probably long as hell, so I hope it was, you know, valuable to you. I hope I brought some type of value in some way and you were able to get something out of this video. So until next time, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Either one, we would be grateful for anyone. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.